All right, good morning, everyone, and welcome. This is Twist Gaming, where you get to play board games with us. Coming to you live here from the PhD Speed Gaming Expo in Chicago. Sunny Chicago? It's Chicago. I don't know if it's sunny or not.
If it's not, wait 5 minutes.
Windy Chicago. There we go. And we are joined with the one, the only, Julie from Greenbrier Games.
Hey, everybody.
How you doing today, Julie?
I'm great. How are you?
Fantastic, especially now that you're here, Julie.
Oh.
I know. So what have you brought to show off to us today?
Well, first I brought Of Dreams and Shadows.
What is Of Dreams and Shadows?
Of Dreams and Shadows is if you think about, we do a lot of RPG style games. Mm-hmm. It's kind of our thing. This one, if you think about it as more of an MMO light board game in the RPG style.
You have my interest.
Good, because it's fantastic. And it is a game where you pick a character, so you are a hero.
Okay.
And they have different classes. So that's, for example, one of our magician spellcasters.
Gotcha.
And then you can have more of a rogue type.
Okay, so Nora.
More of a fighter.
Tamlin.
And so you're going to select a character. They're going to have stats that they have. And then you also select your boss. So if you think about it, because it's more of the video game variety, you're going to have a big bad, and that's going to be your boss at the end.
So the dragon. I think we've all fought a dragon once or twice.
Once
before.
or twice. Yeah. I would hope. We're here.
Exactly.
So based on the villain that you choose will give you some of the fighting conditions of the game. Mm-hmm. There's an Act 1 and an Act 2. So on the board, you start in your own realm. And so your heroes will be traveling across the board in Act 1. And as they travel, they will encounter the evil that is spreading across the land. They can show that off there. Yeah, perfect. So very simple. They can either remove it, but if they let it fester, it will grow into things. And this one looks so cute. I don't know why I picked it, but it's vicious monsters that you have to fight. Sometimes they don't look. Sometimes they don't look vicious.
It's like an ethereal fox spirit,
right?
If you will.
And so it has its own fighting.
Upside
wrong way.
Down. There you go.
Its own fighting conditions, and so you might come across something like that. Some of them get. So I started with the light and fluffy monsters, as it were, but they get a lot less cute. As you go on.
A lot less nice. And
a lot less nice.
Less fluffy, too, maybe?
And then, of course, as in the lands that you're at, you also... So if you're traveling and you get to one of these locations, you will pick one of the stories. So then you get... This is where your more RPG flavor storytelling comes in.
So we just picked one of these randomly?
Well, it's based on where you travel.
Oh, okay. I see that it's got on the board there.
Right. And then if you're in a place where there's evil about, you might forego ridding it of evil so that you can do one of the harder challenges, but then get extra bonuses. So everything that you're doing that I'm describing will give you boons. Either you're getting spells that you can cast, or recruiting people, or getting items. So things that are upping the stats of your character, if you think about it as an RPG.
Okay.
But in card form.
So traditional items, potions.
You got it. But also, you have sidekicks. You have spells for the spellcasters. So just depending on what you recruit. And of course, however, if you're focusing on doing that and not also eradicating the evil as it springs up, then the Act 2 gets real ugly real fast. Act 2 is when the boss comes into play, and then based on which boss it is, what the win conditions are, will be on the card itself. So there's a bit of a choice of what you do and mitigating your building up your own character stats versus letting the stats of the boss.
So the game punishes you a little bit for min-maxing. Then.
Oh, no, it punishes you a lot.
Oh, okay, good.
There's a lot of punishment. I mean, it's a boss fight in the traditional sense of, like, the first time you play, you just get, like...
wrecked?
Yeah, and then you figure out the balance of that boss. So that is the game in a nutshell. And then we also have the expansion, and I'm going to lean off camera, and you're going to pretend that that's normal. And in the expansion... Mm-hmm. What happens is, I can show it just right here. So if you think of this as Act 1 and Act 2, Act 3 and Act 4 are here. So whatever you chose for your boss fight, once you won, there's also another choice. In the core game, it's just a little bit of flavor text just to give you some closure.
Okay.
In here, it actually does carry over, and the choices that you made change out, and the characters that you played and won with then change out their cards. So this was Nora.
Mm-hmm.
This is our happy-go-lucky rogue. This is Nora now. She gets a lot. Things are rough for Nora.
Yeah, she looks like she's having a little bit of trouble.
Things are tough. So they get more hardened, more mercenarial, I guess would be but so do the bosses, and whatever you chose in the game, the core game carries over to what you were playing in this. So think of it as an Act 3 and 4.
And I know that, many of the games that we've showcased from Greenbrier before have fantastic story elements to them, and I can see how that would tie in so nicely with this, and having a continuing Act 1, Act 2, like a regimented acts to the game to kind of give you the woven tale that you're putting together based off of your choices, whether they're good or bad, really.
Right, and as you could see, there's a lot of flavor in the cards. Of course, you can just jump to the mechanic if you just want to play through, but all of the where you travel in the land, the characters themselves, all have a backstory. So you can immerse yourself as much or as little as you like.
Very cool.
So that is Of Dreams and Shadows.
So I know you're saying that it's got multiple choices in each step of the way. How many choices are we talking about here in the grand scheme of things?
Oh, okay. So so this is just one card of one. So there's different realms, as you can see on the board. So each realm, so you have your kind of like if you're in the town, if you're underground, so basically regions, more forests, open fields. Each one has their own deck. Mm-hmm. Each of the decks has multiple A/B choices and sometimes BC choices. And then you have the one specific to the boss that you're fighting, and when you do those, they each have their own deck, which is specific, which tend to be more difficult, tend to put out the sub bosses, but also give you better bonuses in the fighting.
So what I'm hearing is there's a lot of opportunities for replayability.
Oh yes, I haven't gotten through all like the iterations myself. And
I'm sure you've rapidly play tested this too.
I've played it a ton. Gordon, our designer who created this, Alfred, he is also constantly working on new things because this is his. So Gordon, just a little bit of background, was does a lot of play testing and breaking MMOs. That's where this came from. So he has seen all the mistakes that MMOs make and wanted to make a board game that
rectifies those mistakes.
Yes, basically. So he has done a lot with this, and he continues to write and has new things that he's working on as well.
Sounds like a pretty good resource to me.
Yeah, we like him. We'll keep him around.
So where can we find Of Dreams and Shadows?
You can find them at your friendly local game store or on our website or, through the interwebs, what have you.
And what price point are we looking at for Of Dreams and Shadows?
Core game is $59.95. The expansion is $24.95.
Awesome.
So
fantastic. Yeah. And I think you said you had something else maybe to show off to us today?
I do. If we can do I wish this was like the magic of and then it was empty, but now I have to pack it all up.
No, yeah, it's live. We don't have that ability here.
All right, so let's do this. Shh.
Nice.
Right?
That's
it's amazing.
Skills right there. Let me move off of that cam so you're maybe not looking at it.
There we go.
But I can't wait to get my grubby paws on this one just because, MMOs. I know Anne would probably love this one. She's a big fan of MMOs. So.
Well, and it has that, so we also like the dark and gritty, and it has that kind of it's beautiful, but it's also definitely that the realm is
in peril.
Danger. All right.
Danger,
now on the
Will
other
Robinson.
end of the spectrum.
Okay, another dark gritty game here.
Yes, so dark, so gritty. Burger Up.
Burger Up.
Ooh, I'm hitting things.
Is this game what I think it's about?
Puppies?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I was gonna say hamburgers actually.
We tried. We're like, you know what this would really do well with? If they were like zombie burgers. And they were like, no. And we were like, okay, just burgers. So, Burger Up. You are a restaurateur. You, like every good restaurateur, want a franchise.
Okay.
Right? Isn't that what you want to do?
I am not a restaurateur, but
I'm not
for
either.
the sake
I'm
of the
assuming you want a franchise. You want to be the best. So in order to do that, you've got to beat out the competition, which is the guy who just opened a burger chain down the street from you.
That jerk.
Such a pain. So you take. I keep doing that upside down.
Anything goes.
I'm not gonna get it. So you start with your bottom burger.
Okay.
Bottom bun. So everybody gets 2 of those. And then there is a communal win conditions at the top. That's the top bun.
So the vegan. No animal products, no meat, cheese, egg, or mayo.
That was a weird one to start with, huh? How about we do this one? This
Okay.
one, maybe this might be more popular.
The OG cheeseburger. Beef patty, pickles, cheese.
At the other end of the spectrum. So, a burger for everyone. However, what you're trying to do is you're trying to make combinations of the cards either in your hands or you can purchase, there are some that are out on the board, of the different ingredients. And the ingredients you're trying to stack are based on the win conditions. Oh, that lettuce looks delicious. Maybe we should do one that doesn't have green on it.
There we go.
There we go.
Grilled chicken cheese. So why is it one upside down and one right side up there, Julie?
So the one that is facing up to you will be the one that is your ingredient that you're using.
Okay.
The one that is upside down is the one that you will stack. So, for example, you're using the
grilled chicken,
and the cheese is the stackable, which is the little, what should be yellow, but green screen is blue.
Yep.
And then you would stack this one on top of it,
Like
and now
so?
you have correct.
Okay.
There you go. And it's as simple as that. You are trying to stack the ingredients to build a burger that will meet the conditions of one of the top buns and take that before anybody else does. Based on, and you've got a handy dandy little, this is it. This is all you need to know to play the game, so it's super easy.
Awesome.
Like, super easy. And then if you flip that one,
We here at Twist Gaming love our quick reference guides.
that's like however many you stack, that's how many points you get. And then the person with the most points at the end of the game is the winner. Now you can just hoard all your money. You can spend it to get a higher hand carry rate, or you can spend it to get some of the ingredients that are out in the middle. Like maybe you have a burger that needs all perfect ingredients, and so you're looking for the perfect. Let's see, what do we have a perfect of? There we go. The perfect roasted pepper.
Oh.
And so you might have to purchase that. But then, of course, you're going to win that extra point back once you score it.
Gotcha.
And finally, maybe you make a massive tower of cheese and sauce and meats and vegetables, and somebody steals the top bun out from under you, and there's nothing out there that you can use.
Oh, that's a jerk move.
You can scrape those ingredients off.
Scrape it off the grill.
And then if you flip, you can do it one more
Oh, the
time.
dirty spatula.
Yeah. Well, it's busy out there in the kitchen.
Yeah.
As
You don't
long
have
as-
time to wash
As
things.
long as, what is it, OSHA? Does it
The
does it
health
come back there? It'll be
inspector.
fine. It'll be
Yeah.
fine. Just pretty presentation. You're good. So that is Burger Up.
All right. So what's the price point for Burger Up?
Burger Up is also $24.95.
Fantastic. Now, I do have one comment about Burger Up. I'm hungry now, Julie.
I know. I will say it is an amazing game to have for parties. I know that a lot of board game cafes, it's a popular
Oh, man.
one.
Yeah.
And I've heard of several board game cafes that will do a burger special
Oh, that's
and
so
have
cool.
that out as one of the games that they're demoing. And that does really good for their lunch sales. So, hey.
That's awesome. And now,
I don't hate that.
now I'm just thinking about Twist Gaming playing Burger Up while I make burgers for people. And now I'm
You can
super
do that.
hungry. And
You can
Josh
do
is
that.
super excited now, too. You can see it in his eyes. All right, Julie, is there anything else that you wanted to tell our viewers at home today?
I hope you're having a great day. Happy Wednesday.
I hope you're having a great day too. Happy hump day, y'all. Julie, thank you so much for joining us today, and thank all of you for watching at home. Stay tuned for more coverage throughout the day here at the PhD Speed Gaming event in Chicago. But signing off for now, I'm Matt.
I'm Julie.
Thanks so much, Julie.
Bye.